What is up, guys? My name is Premium Aphid, and today we're going to be unboxing this Bluetooth speaker by Tewell. Not too sure how to pronounce that once again, but I gave it my best. So we're also going to see if I could open this with one hand. So the packaging seems to be really simple, basically just a cardboard box, the Bluetooth speaker, and this little plastic thing, and we have some wires underneath it. So right off the bat, I'm noticing this kind of cool loop to hold it by. And it's made out of a kind of weird material. I really don't know what you would call it. Almost feels like a leather. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. It's about the size of a phone, which is pretty neat. It's a different form factor than most speakers. And on the bottom, we have these two little like rubber stands. So you can set it on like a table or something. And if you're playing the music really loud, it's not going to like vibrate and shake everywhere. It's going to be kind of absorbed by this rubber stopper. So that is a pretty good design there. And on the front we have some big buttons, kind of like what we have on other speakers like the JBL clips and charges, stuff like that. So for ports we have a micro USB and an aux, and then we also have the power button on the same side. So on the front here we have a metal grill, which is pretty nice. Overall feels really nice as a soft touch material, big buttons on a leather strap. Definitely isn't bad for $20. So let's start looking into some of the specs of this thing. So I did not get a paper that goes over the specs of this thing, so I had to find it on Amazon. Basically it is a passive radiator in the center and two 5-watt speakers on either side. So the actual name of this speaker is the T-300, and it is IPX5 waterproof, so it can get rained on. I don't know if you could drop it in the water necessarily, but you're good to like rinse it off. I wouldn't do too much more than that. They do talk about having good sound, and I would say the sound is actually really comparable to the JBL clip, but obviously you're not going to get a bunch of bass for a speaker with this form factor and size. But the sound quality is not bad. So this speaker gets pretty loud inside, but when it comes to taking it outside, it's not the best. I guess it's fine if you're just clipping it onto a book bag for yourself to listen to, but if you have like a big crowd of people, I would not really recommend this. It does have Bluetooth 4.2 technology, which is pretty good. It's about standard these days, and it has 5 to 7 hours of playtime, which once again is about average compared to other devices. So that basically covers all the specs for the speaker. And like I said, it's only a $20 Bluetooth speaker, so you guys can't really lose on this one. It's a pretty budget-friendly speaker and definitely sounds pretty good for the price. Another thing that I was just noticing was it has these little rubber stands here. So if you want to set it like this and play music loudly, it'll kind of absorb the sound, and it's not just going to shake on the table because there's those rubber legs. So before we look at the sound test, let's look at these cables. So looking at the cables, it's pretty standard. The micro USB and the aux cable, nothing special. They're just standard cables. So this is the manual that I was looking for. It was actually wrapped up with the wires. So props for the packaging there. But it kind of goes over everything that I just talked about. So if you ever need like a manual or instructions, they got you covered. So let's go ahead and look at the sound test.
We lose our sound in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back.